We just saw Rampart in the Season 6 launch trailer, and we've had so many teasers all over the Apex games on Twitter. This trailer just helped us connect a bunch of dots on who Rampart is and what Rampart's all about. We also had some stuff in the game files, and we really didn't know what it meant, but now we have a pretty good idea of the backstory of Rampart and what Rampart's abilities are going to be. This is Rampart 101. This is covering everything that we know about Rampart. I'm Alarmix, and let's get into the video. So I'm just going to start listing off bits and pieces of things that we know about Rampart. Below the Season 6 launch trailer, it says, Expert Modder, Rampart is joining the games in Season 6, ready to dance. In my videos before, I was speculating about Rampart kind of being an engineer. That was my best guess, but I think it seems, at least in my opinion, that Rampart isn't a full-blown engineer. She's just a modder. She probably doesn't deal with building full-on machines, maybe just more working on guns. She could still be a full-blown engineer, but what we know for sure is that she's a modder, and this actually helps us connect so many dots with the teasers around Apex. Just an example of this, there is a graffiti mod leaked in the game files. This mod is supposed to be able to attach to a gun to make it shoot paintballs. It does seem from a couple scenes in the trailer that Season 6 is going to be paint themed. I actually predicted this in the video before this trailer dropped, that Season 6 would be paint themed. You know, your buddy Alarmix has to show off quickly while he can. I do feel that with the theme of this season, it almost seems like Rampart is going to be bringing, you know, the whole colorful paintball and paint, you know, theme to the Apex games. So something else that we've seen teased around that's pretty cool that we've put together. On the Season 4 and Season 5 fully maxed out reactive camos, there's actually this R symbol on it. And it turns out with these teasers before this trailer was dropped, we actually saw this R painted around World's Edge. And then Rampart in this trailer, she had that R written on her shoulder. So it does seem that maybe Rampart had something to do with creating the Season 4 and Season 5's level 110 skins. That would be pretty cool if they actually reveal that in the backstory. Some pretty cool little detail in the Season 6 trailer that the vast majority of people would have missed. We actually have Kuban Blisk like graffitied, spray painted onto the wall. Blisk is one of the people who showed up in one of the original trailers of Apex. Blisk is the former captain of the Apex Predators and runs the Apex games today, supposedly. Also on that dev tracker leaked image, Blisk is supposed to be the Season 8 legend on this, so it seems like Blisk will have involvement in Apex Legends sometime in the future. But why would they have Blisk spray painted onto the wall? I'm kind of formulating my own theory of my own. This is complete speculation, you know, don't quote me. But I think there is a chance that Rampart could somehow be working for Blisk. I don't know how that would work, if Rampart would kind of be a part of Blisk's present Apex Predators, or maybe Blisk is just paying off Rampart. And something that's kind of interesting with Rampart being the modder that she is, you know, she works with sort of changing things, crafting things, and in Season 6 we are getting some sort of new crafting system. It just says below the new Season 6 trailer, you know, a new crafting system, you know, so that text up on screen. I'm not going crazy. There should be some sort of different crafting system in Season 6. When some of these legends were leaked over a year ago, we actually got a look at Blisk's abilities in the game files. Just keep in mind that there's a very high chance that these abilities are outdated. Respawn has had so much time to change the abilities on this legend. But anyways, I think it's kind of interesting how Blisk's ultimate ability, I'm gonna put up on screen for you guys. So ultimate payday, squad kills award credits, spend credits on powerful supplies. I think it's interesting how all of a sudden these crafting and modding abilities are coming together in Apex Legends. But people, right before we move on, if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, it'd be super cool if you go below this video and hit that subscribe button. If you like Apex Legends, I think you will enjoy my YouTube channel. So that voice teaser, the longer one that we got a few days ago on Twitter, that didn't make a whole lot of sense at the time because, you know, all these names being thrown around in that voice message, it was kind of weird to distinguish what was going on. But now with this Rampart trailer, this voice message that was released a few days ago, it has so much more meaning, so I'm gonna sort of re-break it down for you guys. I'm actually just gonna play a couple clips of this voice message, and then right after that I'm gonna break down what it was talking about.
Lovely Lady Parrot, it's beyond the car. That pistol you modded for me, a thing of beauty. Top tier work.
So in this clip, the lady that is calling is actually leaving a voice message, and she was kind of talking about how this lady, she mods pistols. So that tells us that someone is actually leaving a voice message to Rampart. Who made this person that's actually talking be? I'm thinking it's Bangalore or like Mama Bangalore, but I think there's a wide variety of people that this could actually be.
A few new friends of mine got to meet her personally. She's a woman of few words. But when she speaks, baby, they listen.
In this clip, the lady that was leaving the voice message was talking about a lady who doesn't speak often, but when she speaks, they listen, like it's pretty important. I mean, I'm pretty sure the lady that she's talking about is Rampart, but I have a little bit of doubt about that, and I don't really know why.
Unfortunately, it's not in the best shape after my last dust-up. You understand. I was wondering if there was any chance at a discount on a replica. Between friends. I don't need one. You know where to reach me.
In this last clip, this lady that's leaving the voice message is talking about how her really cool pistol, it kind of got into rough shape after her last, in quotes, dust-up, probably a gunfight. So I'm guessing the person that you would want to mess with your guns is Rampart, because she's a modder. I'd also like to add in that the person leaving this voice message, I mean, to me, this person totally sounds like Bangalore or an older version of Bangalore. There are some people out there saying some completely different things, so I'm kind of doubting that on myself right now. But it seems like the lady leaving the voice message and Rampart have some pretty close connection. The lady leaving the voice message, she was kind of talking about how they were friends. It also seemed like the lady calling Rampart had some nickname for her. So Bangalore is supposed to have some huge role in the Season 6 lore. I'm guessing that there's a pretty high chance that this might be because Bangalore knew Rampart, way back in the old days. It kind of confuses me though how Bangalore came from the planet Gridiron. She's pretty much stranded at the Apex games if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how she would be like on Olympus if Rampart happens to be from the planet Olympus. We will probably need a couple of more details to determine what planet Rampart is from, but my money right now is on Olympus. We learned a small detail about Rampart's backstory on the Apex Legends website. So the description under Rampart, an expert modder who made her name in underground fight clubs. Rampart talks big and has the ballistics to back it up. Also, just something that not everyone may have picked up, in the Season 6 trailer, Rampart makes this reference to Sheila. We also saw Sheila graffitied around World's Edge. It turns out that Sheila is the ultimate ability of Rampart. So now I'm gonna get into what are the leaked abilities of Rampart. Nothing is official here, but like Revenant, like Loba, we got a pretty good idea of what these abilities would look like in-game just from the game's files. So just for example here, the amped cover, that's the tactical of Rampart. That's actually the shield you saw in the Season 6 trailer that Bangalore was sitting behind and shooting through. So this ability reads, build cover with an upper barrier that blocks incoming shots and boosts the damage of outgoing shots. You know how Season 5 was named Lost Treasures? Season 6 is going to be named Boosted. So I think that's kind of cool how Boosted is showing up in the ability and in the season name. The ultimate ability on Rampart is called Emplaced MHG. So originally when the code was leaked for Rampart, the ultimate ability was actually called My Friend Maxim. So I don't know, maybe they changed this ability to something involving Neela, the name of the gun. And then the passive ability, this is where we're actually not too sure on what Rampart's abilities will be when she actually comes to the game. We actually have 3 abilities here. So the debate is that, are all 3 of these abilities going to make up Rampart's one passive? Or is Rampart just going to have one of these 3 abilities? So I'm going to read off the first passive in the game files for you. Gunner, boost to light machine gun, LMG mag capacity, and reload rate. The second passive ability in the game files for Rampart is called Fixer. Swapping to melee allows you to repair any friendly structures. And finally, the third ability is called Cover Fire. Firing from cover overcharges your gun damage. So my guesstimation is that Rampart will only have one passive ability when she comes to the game. I don't know, just more for the simplicity of it that all of the legends, they only have one passive ability each. I do really like the idea of having 3 weaker passives to make up one full passive ability. That's kind of a cool idea. But the Fixer ability, where you swap to melee, allows you to repair any friendly structures. It was leaked in the game files that there were banner animations for Rampart actually fixing Octane's legs and Lifeline's drone. And in the Season 6 trailer, it's kind of weird that Octane's leg flew off and that we actually have animations for Rampart fixing that. But this video is more of a speculation video. Nothing is set in stone, even though we do have some details that I'm sure will prevail over the years. These leaked abilities, though, they're very much beta, like beta knowledge, like do not trust it very much. So that kind of leads us to think, are we going to Olympus in Season 6? It was not said that there will be no Season 6 map. People are just kind of assuming because last season, Loba went underneath Revenant's lair and, as you know, tried to destroy Revenant's head. And people are thinking because, that took place underneath King's Canyon where the major changes of Season 5 was. That means that if the Season 6 trailer took place in World's Edge, that means we couldn't go to any other map. That's a pretty probable theory, but I'm just saying the Season 4 launch trailer that actually took place on the map Olympus. So, you know, I wouldn't totally discount a new map coming to Season 6, even though there is a pretty decent chance that we won't be getting one at all. It's just that kind of everyone's saying that there is certainly no new map in Season 6, and I have to respectfully disagree, but we will have to see what comes with the Season 6 release. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this Rampart 101 video, talking about everything that we know about Rampart up to date. If I happen to miss something, drop it in the comments. That would be really cool. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, it'd be super cool if you go below this video and hit that subscribe button. And people, that'll about wrap it up for me, the Alarmix. I'll see you guys later.